Okay, good morning, everybody. Welcome. My name is Jonah Lank, and I'm a community support counselor from the Youth Wellness Center, and I'm a co-chair for the Pride Event Committee here at St. Joseph's. Let's start today's Pride flag raising ceremony with a land acknowledgement. We at St. Joseph's Hamilton recognize that the lands on which we provide care are the traditional territories of the Mississauga and Haudenosaunee peoples. For thousands of years, the first people sought to steward the precious resources and share the land with others. These territories are the subject of the Dish with One Spoon Wampum Belt Covenant, an agreement between nations to peaceably share and care for the lands around the Great Lakes. At St. Joseph's Hamilton, we pledge to continue to walk together with Indigenous peoples in building a more just society where their gifts and those of all people are nurtured and honored. Being at Youth Wellness for the small amount of time that I have been here, I've managed to find a community and affirmation in my non-binary and queer identity. And it's my hope in the future that every employee at St. Joe's is able to find that same sense of community and have the same experience that I've managed to have as well. And I hope that showing this, thank you. And I hope that through this flag raising, our one of the very first ones where we can have people, we get to feel that sense of community today. Raising the pride flag provides space for us to intentionally pause and celebrate our two-spirit, lesbian, gay, bi, transgender, and queer communities. In raising this Progress Pride flag, which intentionally includes Black, brown, and transgender flag colors, we acknowledge the intersectionality of the 2S LGBTQ+ community. This means an emphasis on celebrating trans, gender diverse, Black, Indigenous, and racialized communities, for without these communities, there would not be a Pride celebration today. And now I'd like to invite Melissa Farrell to the podium for a speech.
Thank you. Hello, everybody. I'm so excited to be here today. Good morning. It's thrilling to just think about the fact that we have been doing this for 3 years now. First time that we've been able to get a real big crowd together, and I know that we're just going to evolve it every single year. So a few comments that I wanted to make on behalf of the ELT. So as already mentioned, I'm Melissa Farrell. I'm the president here at St. Joseph's Healthcare Hamilton, and I really want to thank you for inviting me to speak at this significant event. Again, this is the 3rd year I've been honored to take part in raising St. Joe's Pride flag, and I have to say I look forward to this moment every single year. It provides space for us to intentionally pause and celebrate our two-spirit, lesbian, gay, bi, trans, and queer communities. I'm proud of the team at St. Joe's and how far we've been able to come over the years. St. Joe's raised the Pride flag for the first time 3 years ago, and since that time, we've strengthened our commitment to being allies and prioritizing equality, diversity, and inclusion. We commit to continuing to learn about barriers that 2S LGBTQ+ folks experience in Hamilton and in the healthcare system. We commit to addressing these barriers and taking tangible actions to ensure equitable access and experience for our staff, volunteers, learners, physicians, patients, and community members. And I personally commit to continuing to listen to the stories of 2S LGBTQ+ folks and to continue learning how I, as a cisgendered white woman, can become a stronger ally. I'm pleased to say that St. Joe's is rolling out our Equity, Diversity, and Inclusion Action Plan in the coming months, which we'll be out to talk to everyone about further here very shortly. This year, I've been honored to co-chair the St. Joe's Equity, Diversity, and Inclusion Council just for the last few months, actually, and I'm really learning a lot. I've been so inspired by the many voices that have contributed to developing our Equity, Diversity, and Inclusion Plan, who have shared their stories and showed vulnerability in order to create a more equitable space for others. I want to thank you again for allowing me to address you all today. In raising this flag, we acknowledge and express gratitude for the 2S LGBTQ+ members of our own community here at St. Joe's Healthcare Hamilton. And on behalf of our staff, physicians, learners, volunteers, and leaders here at St. Joe's, I wish you all a very happy Pride. So thank you. I think Madeline and Keith are coming up now.
All right. Hello, everybody. My name is Keith Metcalf, and I am the professional practice leader for the Department of Spiritual Care, member of the Equity, Diversity, and Inclusion Council, and co-chair of the Pride Events Committee.
And my name is Dr. Madeline Brahovsek, member of the Equity, Diversity, and Inclusion Council and Chief of Medicine here at St. Joseph Healthcare Hamilton.
We at St. Joseph's believe that Two-Spirit and LGBTQ plus people have the right to healthcare that is free from discrimination.
That Two-Spirit and LGBTQ plus people have the right to their gender identity and expression respected.
That Two-Spirit and LGBTQ plus people should feel safe sharing and expressing their gender identity.
That Black, racialized, and Indigenous LGBTQ plus people have additional barriers to accessing healthcare. We are committed to repairing damage done by systemic racism, colonialism, homophobia, and transphobia.
That Two-Spirit and LGBTQ plus people have the right to be called by their chosen name and pronouns. Thank you.
Wonderful. Thank you so much. I'd now like to invite Dr. Luciano Manuzzi to raise the pride flag. Thank you. I would now. Just kidding. Haha. Okay, not a joke anymore. I would now like to invite Winnie Doyle, Interim President and CEO of St. Joseph's Health System, to offer greetings on behalf of the system executive.
This fluffy thing in front of me is a bit sort of distracting. Well, I certainly want to say welcome to everybody. And I do want to really acknowledge the important leadership and work that's been undertaken by the EDI committee here at St. Joe's. I've worked here at St. Joe's for nearly 40 years and for a little bit longer in healthcare. And I look back over my career and certainly with some shame about some of the things we've done in the past and ways we have really prevented progress on certain things that would have helped us to develop a better mindset and a better approach to inclusion, diversity, and equity. So I don't know if I'm doing something to make it slide down. And I think I am at the end of my career. I'm about to go into retirement again. And I do want to say, but maybe I shouldn't be saying it. I think as the interim president and CEO of the St. Joe's Health System, we have lots of learnings to undertake. And it's a huge sense of pride for me this morning to think that we have made the progress we've made, but our opportunities are far greater than the progress we've made. And I do want to invite everybody here and everybody who joins us as time goes on. We're all contributing to the legacy of our organisations. It's not one person, and all the moments form that culture. And it's something that we want to improve on what we have done in the past. Our past, while we have many things to be proud of, we have moments to reflect on and to realise that we didn't make the sort of progress. We had attitudes that were in some ways corrosive. So this morning, happy Pride and congratulations to everybody. Keep working at it. It will never stop. Thank you.
I want to just thank everybody for coming today to the Pride flag raising ceremony. It means a lot to see so many faces celebrating this very exciting month. The affinity group will very soon have cinnamon buns and some goodies to give away, and then hosting an informal meet and greet by the table as well for those who wish to stay around. So happy Pride to everybody. Yes, have an amazing day.